Hey, what's up guys? It's Marf and welcome back to another Asphalt 9 video. Today I wanted to do something I haven't done before, and that's just show you guys my garage in Asphalt 9. A lot of people have been doing this and I figured I would do it as well. And just before I get started, I do want to mention that I have been a completely free-to-play player since the soft launch of the game, so I have not spent a single penny on this game. And so this is just kind of to show you guys, you know, if you do kind of put a bit of effort and time into the game, you can actually build up a nice garage of cars. Now before I do that, I just want to show you guys that with around 11 days left in the Drive Syndicate event, I'm currently on the last stage of Regnant Octopus, and I'm about halfway to starting up the Rimac, and then I just need to upgrade it. So far the event has been going very well. I have not bought the last stage of the relay yet, so I'll probably do that to be honest a bit later, but for now I'm still grinding out some syndicate coins to upgrade and star up the Rimac. So let's go into the garage. So D class is, well, it's fairly self-explanatory. Most of the cars at the beginning are all started up. I really never cared that much about the 911 Targa 4S or the TVR Griffith, even though it just had a car hunt, but oh well. I really like my Janetta though. I'm happy about that. That was from the last Drive Syndicate event. Now we'll go on to the C class. Now, if you notice, every single one of my cars, of course, I have painted orange because, you know, orange. Surprisingly, I didn't start up my Artega because, I don't know, I wasn't really interested in that car. Now what you'll notice is the cars that I really care about are the ones that I try and go for, and that's one piece of advice that I would give to people who are especially free to play. I would save your tokens for cars that you really want, not necessarily that are the best in the game, because in my opinion I find that to be a more enjoyable experience. So like, you know, I didn't really care for the Aranera, but I really did like the Vencer. I just love the look of it, so I decided to do my best into starring up this car instead of the Aranera, which is almost max, but you know, I kind of like my Vencer a bit more because I like the look a bit more. But although one stupid thing I did was I spent a lot of tokens on the Alfieri before it had a car hunt, so yeah, that was not a good decision because it's not really that good of a car. Anyway, moving on to B class. You know, not much going on here. The only thing I do want to mention is the Apollo N. I love this car, and if you don't know why, I explained it in a different video, but back in Asphalt 5, the first generation Apollo, which was back then called the Gumbert Apollo, was like a secret car where if you did all of the achievements in Asphalt 5, you would actually get this car. And so when I saw it make a return in Asphalt 9, I knew I had to get it at, what is this, 5 stars? Yeah, 5 stars, so I did. And of course, to sacrifice that, I just didn't really care about the Vantage GT12, which is a cool car, but honestly, I really liked my Apollo N, and so I just kind of wanted to star that up more than I really cared about the Vantage. So besides that, the Aston Martin DBS was kind of cool, but again, I didn't really pour too many tokens into making it max or anything like that. And the Evo I've been completely free with in terms of like the tokens and all that stuff. I got it during the special event when it first released. I think I got it at 2 stars, but besides that, all of the blueprints that I've got for this were just blueprints either won through like events or just I get through the advertisement packs, because really, you know, it's a cool car and all, but I don't really want to spend any more tokens on it. And of course, I don't have really anything for the 911 GT3 RS. Again, I know it's a really good car, but you know, I'm not really the biggest fan of Porsches, to be honest. Not that they aren't cool cars, but here we go into A class. Yeah, my 812 Superfast I left at 1 star, just what I needed to get through the last Drive Syndicate event, so I didn't really care too much about that. Of course, we do need a 3-star ZR1 for the Drive Syndicate event that's going on right now, so I do have that at 3 stars. A lot of people really don't like the Force 1v10, but I don't know, it kind of grew on me and I kind of like it now. But anyway, moving on. I don't have the Vanda. I don't know, it's an interesting car, but I don't know, never really cared too much about it. There's the J, the Wyra. That's actually my best A-class car. Besides that, I have a 1-star Aquilon and a 1-star Aperta. And of course, no one has the 1896 yet. And here we go, finally into S-class. I would say like my favorite in the beginning is definitely the Volcano Titanium. Very, very good car for people who don't have a lot of S-Class cars. It has that really good top speed, but it also is, I believe, the first car to have that like true S-Class handling. So really good balance of, you know, handling, top speed, acceleration, and nitro. I just really like this car overall. And if you didn't notice, actually, I kind of just started to recognize this. This Egoista looks very, very similar to the Mach 6 from Speed Racer. So I have a special place in my heart for the Egoista here. And so that's why I made an effort to get it as max as I could. Trial Nemesis, of course, very fast. I didn't really care about the Senna, so I didn't really unlock it, even though there were the packs for it after the event was over. It's just, it has such a low top speed, and I know the handling is really good when you start up, but I didn't really want to pour too many tokens into it because I wanted to save up for other cars, so I didn't really make an effort to start up. The Terzo Millennio looks amazing, but its stats were kind of underwhelming, so I really only got it to 2 stars, which is what I think I ended up with at the end of the event. The Super Sport, by the way, I got all for free through multiplayer, so it's actually not that hard to get. You just have to wait a while for those seasons to go by, but I do recommend this car. It is very fun to drive, but the handling is really underwhelming. The Zenvo was actually a surprising event because I thought I wouldn't unlock it just like the Senna, but I actually got it to 2 stars, which was interesting. And the Batista I got using the Viper GTS and then the 2-star TS1, so I was kind of okay with it being 1 star, even though the acceleration is really, really good. I wanted to save my tokens for other cars. The Regera here, I love the look of this car. It's just so clean, and I love the shape and design of it. I always loved Koenigsegg's, but the Regera was just really awesome, so I made an effort to spend some tokens during the event, along with, of course, the Chiron, which at the time I tried to unlock packs for this, was, of course, the king of the game. I didn't get the really cool decal for it, but nonetheless in orange, and of course I put these new rims on it and the new tires, which look really, really cool. And it's not 4-star, which was actually pretty cool. I believe I opened 1 pack during the Burst of Speed event that happened a while ago, but yeah. Next up, we have the Jesco, and this is what I really, really wanted when I was saving up tokens during the last Drive Syndicate event. I mean, of course, I really wanted the above 300 miles per hour top speed because it's really cool. But nonetheless, I really like the I like the look of this car as well. I love the orange and blue, and of course, it's Koenigsegg, so why not? And of course, the last one, the Rimac. I'm going for this definitely. I'm going to be still grinding and. Yeah, so again, I'll go over just the garage in general. This is after, I think, like almost 2 years of playing the game now, if I remember correctly. Again, I've not spent anything on the game, no real world money or anything like that. I just play a lot. Whoops. Oh well. But, it hasn't been the worst experience in terms of video games. And overall, it's what it is. So, yeah, that is my garage in Asphalt 9. Let me know in the comment section down below what your favorite car is and whatnot. And hopefully 2020 will be an awesome year for Asphalt 9. See you guys.